with it. All right, guys, let's get into something very interesting. B. Simone is back in the news today. And I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have let my friend get on my damn podcast and talk about this information. But this girl did a podcast called, the title is Being Best Friends with a Celebrity. And she speaks about how she was struggling. And B didn't help her. Take a listen.
Best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like, to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like, nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now. Being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that.
No. No. And this feels like brown nosing to the max. It feels like the best friend, by any means necessary, she wants to continue to have whatever level of privilege that she has by being B. Simone's friend, whether it's getting in the club for free or going to celebrity parties. Absolutely no. No. This is not right. Now, here is the thing. Somebody put in the comments, she is not required to help her. You're absolutely right. She is not required to help her, just like you're not required to help your family, your friend. You ain't required to do nothing with your money. But I'm going to tell you the turning point in this conversation for me was when she said, but I watched you give other people checks. Then that's when it became problematic for me. Because here is the thing about me. And every single friend and family member knows this about me. I'm not finna let no bitch be around me struggling and I can help. That's just who I am. Now, I'm not finna sit up here and tell you I'm finna sit up here and pay, 2 and 3 and 4 months worth of rent. I'm not finna sit up here and finna tell you I'm finna pay your whole rent. Because depending on who you are, maybe I will or maybe I won't. But my best friends, my cousins, my siblings, my aunts, there is no bitch around me who I'm sitting there and knowing that their car is about to be repossessed, and me giving them one car payment will keep their car out of repossession. There is no way I'm finna sit on this internet and tell y'all how much of a rich white woman I am, and I'm finna post how I'm at Gucci buying $1,800 shoes and how I'm in Mexico buying $5,000 diamond bracelets, and somebody around me needs $800 to keep from being evicted. No, this is not all right. This is not all right by any stretch of the imagination. And then B talking about, oh, Jesus. What the fuck do you mean, oh, Jesus? How is this girl your best friend and you're not aware? All of my family and friends, and I'm going to tell you something, and maybe it's because of my own trauma surrounding when the fuck I was going through stuff financially and I felt like nobody was around me to help me. Let me tell you something, and every single friend and family member around me knows I'm telling the goddamn truth. You don't even have to ask me. I'm not the friend you have to ask, because I know how humbling and embarrassing and how hard it can be for somebody to have to come to you, and how dehumanizing it could be for somebody to have to come to you and tell you, oh, Michelle, I'm about to get evicted. Like, when I know my friends are struggling, I don't even want them to tell me everything because I know how dehumanizing that is to have to stand in front of somebody and tell them all of your, I got laid off, I got an oil leak in my car, I'm backed up on daycare, I gotta go down to the food stamp office. That shit is embarrassing and it is hard. Okay, I don't even do people like that. Not if I can help. Everybody around me knows that they can call me for help. I got a list in my phone right now of people who owe me money. And yeah, it bothers me sometimes. It bothers me sometimes that the list is long and it's a couple hundred here, a couple thousand here. But guess what? I'm blessed. I am blessed. And I don't take that shit for granted. Okay? I do not take that shit for granted. I don't take for granted that at 41 years old, I make over $500,000 a year doing what I love. Okay? And with that comes a lot of responsibility. We are a village. We are a village. And it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. I am so team no new friends. I didn't get money and go out and get new friends. I got my same friends, okay? And majority of my friends are regular, school teachers and just regular working people. When I call my friends and I'm like, y'all want to go to Houston's? My friends be like, my shit funny this week. I didn't get paid. Girl, I didn't ask you all that. I'm gonna be around there in 20 minutes. We get to Houston's. What's going on? Girl, I had to borrow from part of my rent money because my transmission went out. How much out your rent money you had to take out your rent money? I had to take out $800. Check your cash out. Let me explain something to y'all. And this shit is very personal for me. And I guess it's personal for me because I know what it feels like. Y'all were there with me when I was at rock bottom financially. I don't take where I'm at right now for granted. My friend mama said this when we was back in high school. Shouts out to Miss Jackie. My friend Antoinette mama said this. When you do like this, nothing goes out, but nothing comes in either. Now, Miss Jackie said that shit. Antoinette Nicholson, you might want to show this to your mama. Miss Jackie said that shit over 20-something years ago when we was in elementary school. Matter of fact, I'm finna record this right now because Antoinette gonna have to send this to her mama. Miss Jackie said this shit over 20 years ago. We was in high school. Miss Jackie said, when you do like this, nothing goes out, but nothing comes in either. She called it tight-fisted. Miss Jackie said, when you're tight-fisted, when you do like this, nothing goes out, but nothing comes in either. We used to hang out around my friend Antoinette's house when we was in high school, and her mama used to always drop nuggets on us. And, at that time, 16 years old, 15, 17 years old, I ain't quite understand what the hell Miss Jackie was talking about. But as a 41-year-old man, I understand that shit damn good. When you're tight-fisted like this, you damn right. You protecting what you got, but nothing go out, but you don't give the Lord room for nothing to come in either. And that's how I live when it comes to money. I share. What's it to me? What's it to be Simone? I know how B Simone get money because we get money the same way. You get these endorsements, you get these YouTube checks. What the fuck I look like sitting up getting a $40,000 check from Procter & Gamble or going and doing a down to the bar, walking away with a $20,000 check from Eventbrite, and my friend need $1,200 to keep from getting evicted? No. This is not all right. This is not okay. No. And I understand the part about needing to go through it on your own. I get all of that. And it builds character and it helps you build a story and all of those different things. I understand that. And yes, sometimes our friend and sometimes our family put themselves in situations, and sometimes you have to let them rot and burn. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. But I would be damned if anybody around me that sit up in my face and slap five and we go get margaritas and all of this stuff, I am living high on the hog while they're getting evicted. That's just not how I'm cut out. And I know I get on here and do my comedy thing where I brag and boast and tell y'all how I'm rich, but I'm real humble with it. I won't even go to the mall with friends anymore. I won't even go to the mall with friends anymore because it makes me feel bad sometimes when I'm in there just shopping and they're walking behind me. So you know what I do? I just don't go to the mall with them no more. It's not cool. This is not, I don't know why this is so triggering for me. And here's the funny thing. I'm not even mad at B. Simone. I'm mad at her dumb ass. I'm sitting up here mad. Because I was sitting here going through it and I'm friends with a celebrity and I watched you do it for other people. That's where the problem lies. So why did she do it for other people and not do it for you? Okay? And please, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. She don't owe that girl nothing. She don't owe her nothing. And your friends are not entitled to your money. And my friends and family, they cannot be sitting somewhere thinking I'm their insurance policy. And they don't. But that girl listed too many things that she was going through to be best friends with somebody who has that many resources. I got a 4-bedroom house with a full basement. I had people around me going through shit. I let them know off rip. If it get too tough, you can have a basement. It's got a separate entrance. What are we talking about here? And I'm going to tell you the same thing too. And can't no bitch be around me. Can't no bitch be around me knowing what the hell I'm going through and not offer me no damn help. Because if you do, I'm going to be looking at your ass sideways. No, this is not okay.